CPI General Secretary D. Rajacherigiyana 24-nopam. Comrade, RSS again seek the removal of the words socialist and secularism from the preambles of Constitution. How do you react to that?
The RSS position is known to the whole country. Since beginning, RSS is not agreeing to the present Constitution which we have today. The prime architect of the present Constitution was Dr. Ambedkar and other galaxy of leaders. And RSS never agreed with this. RSS has been insisting India should have it should be a theocratic nation. Their idea of India is theocratic idea of Indian nation. That is why they have been talking about redefining Indian nationhood, rewriting Indian history. But Dr. Ambedkar was very clear. One, Ambedkar emphatically rejected the theocratic idea of Indian nation. Ambedkar made it very clear, if at all Hindu Rashtra becomes a reality, it will be the calamity for the nation. Ambedkar rejected that theocratic, religion-based idea of Indian nation, number one. Number two, Dr. Ambedkar was very clear during the framing of Constitution, drafting of the Constitution. Many people asked him, why you are not putting socialism directly? Dr. Ambedkar said, whatever has been said in the directive principles of state policy, nothing but socialism, that is socialism. So Ambedkar was clear, India should remain as a secular nation, India should remain as a welfare state and socialist state. Ambedkar was clear. And in fact, the Supreme Court has validated the use of words secularism, socialism in the preamble, because the Parliament can amend the Constitution, but keeping in view the basic tenets of the Constitution. Basic tenets should not be changed. What are the basic tenets? India should remain as a secular nation. India should be a welfare state having socialism as a goal. That's what basic tenets we should understand. Whereas RSS as an ideology, that ideology is to impose a monolithic, illiberal, medieval socio-political order on our people. And it means RSS ideology is to perpetuate inequalities in our society, social, economic and political. Its ideology is to perpetuate patriarchy. It means there should not be gender equality, gender justice. These are all ideas of RSS which they draw from Manusmriti. Everyone knows. That is why suddenly they have woken up, oh, socialism should not be there, secularism should not be there. Then what else should be there? What else should be there? And even they don't agree with the diversities which India has today, even on the question of language, the way they are talking, including the Home Minister Amit Shah. And they are not in agreement with the Constitution, which stands for Union of States, which recognizes the diversities of the country. That's what one should understand. So this RSS is so aggressive, and RSS wants to, RSS is posing grave threat to the very constitution of the country, very unity and integrity of the country. It is RSS ideology, and we are fighting against RSS ideology.
Comrade, but the RSS General Secretary Dattatreya Hosabale argues that these two terms were not in the Constitution which Dr. B.R. Ambedkar drafted. It was inserted during the time of emergency.
There are 2 points. One, Dr. Ambedkar rejected the theocratic idea of Indian nation. That is where I quoted Ambedkar. If at all Hindu Rashtra becomes reality, it will be calamity for the nation, number one. Then during the framing of constitution, there were people who asked Ambedkar, why not to put socialism, the word. Ambedkar made it very clear. What all we have said in the directive principles of state policy, nothing but socialism. So both are there. And Supreme Court made it clear, you amend the constitution, but the basic tenets should not be changed. So socialism, secularism are the basic tenets of the constitution. That's why when they are put in the preamble, Supreme Court did not object. Supreme Court validated, agreed with that proposal because it doesn't change the basic tenet of the constitution. But RSS never agrees with all these things. RSS has its own agenda. But let them speak out. What is their agenda? If socialism should not be there, what else should be there? If secularism should not be there, what else should be there? Let RSS speak to people honestly. RSS is hiding its fascist agenda. It is emerging from their ideological position, communal fascist ideological position. That's what people should know, and people understand this.
In the last two sessions of Parliament, the BJP and its allies were batting for the constitution, especially in the last session there was a discussion on the constitution also, and they were batting for the constitution or the protection of constitution in the house.
What is how they are protecting the constitution? Then when the elections were held, what they were speaking? 400 par? Then what did they mean by 400 par? Openly, many people are saying this constitution has to be thrown out and they should bring something like Manusmriti. This everybody knows, and that is why RSS is not honest and truthful to people of India, because RSS doesn't know what price we paid for independence of this country. When communists and others were in the forefront fighting against colonial rule, fighting for liberation of the nation, making supreme sacrifices, where was RSS? RSS also founded in the year 1925. What was their role? Let RSS leaders speak. What was their role during freedom movement? Where were they? Now suddenly they think they can dictate whatever they would like to do. That cannot be accepted. And people have understood what is the ideology for RSS. So the whole fight is to defeat BJP RSS combined in order to save the constitution, in order to save the secular democratic Republic of India, in order to save the nation. This is what we have been saying. And it is an ideological battle, political battle. All right, we will intensify our ideological battle, political battle against the ideology of RSS, against the politics pursued by RSS, BJP combined.
How will the left parties fight against this move?
No, we are fighting. It is not that it is new for us. We have been fighting against RSS ideology. We have been fighting against RSS, BJP combined. And everybody knows they follow a divisive, sectarian, communal, fascist ideology, agenda. That communists, we are fighting against it.
RSSന്റെ ഈ നീക്കത്തെ ശക്തമായി തന്നെ ചെറുക്കും എന്നാണ് CPI ജനറൽ സെക്രട്ടറി ഡി രാജ വ്യക്തമാക്കുന്നത്. ആശിഷ് മട്ടുവിനൊപ്പം ബൽറാം നെടുങ്ങാടി, 24 ഡൽഹി.